Oh, this is a nice library. Ooh! Oh, no. No. Oh, God. I see a crow, a moon, a fish, a sun, and a rabbit. Okay. Seeing cues through walls here. I don't like that. Wonders of the night sky. Some beautiful stained glass. I love it. Oh, what is this? Oh, wouldn't it be awesome to just have a library like this in your house? Jesus. Mushrooms. Okay. What else we got? Alright. Nothing yet. Let's go upstairs. What is that? Oh, the hedgehog again. Apples, figs, conifers. This lady loves a good hedgehog. That's an oak leaf and looks like an acorn. Mushrooms. Feather. Unidentifiable pictures. Oh, what's this? The hare and the tortoise. At midday, a hare and a tortoise took a walk together. The hare moved quickly and noticed the tortoise struggling to keep up. The hare laughed and challenged the tortoise to a race. The tortoise accepted. Course was decided and the race began. The hare immediately leapt out of sight, but then laid down to take a nap, sure that the tortoise would never catch up. The tortoise slowly plodded on, making his way towards the finish line. When the hare woke up from his nap, he opened his eyes just in time to see the tortoise crawling slowly across the finish line. The proud hare had been so sure that he would win and underestimated the tortoise. As the tortoise crossed the finish line, he exclaimed, "Slow and steady wins the race." Okay, so we've seen a hare, a tortoise, a crow, a fox. I'm sure there will be something else connecting them. The rising sun. Okay. That symbol was also there. Maybe we just have to push them all. I'll see what happens when I push them all in just a second. The golden fish. One bright morning, a poor fisherman caught the shining golden fish. The fish cried, "Please let me live. I'm not a fish, but a prince, enchanted by a wicked spell." So the fisherman let the fish go free. When the fisherman's wife learned of this, she demanded the fish grant a wish in return for its freedom. A cottage instead of a hovel where they lived. So the fisherman returned to the shore, and the fish granted their wish. But the wife was greedy and demanded riches, a palace, and servants. All the while, the ocean became darker, and the shore was black with dirt. Finally, the wife wished to be so powerful that she could grant wishes herself. In return for this greedy request, the fish revoked all of the wishes it had granted. After that, the ocean became blue again, the shore clean, and the fisherman never saw the golden fish ever again. Okay. Your company is respectfully solicited at a New Year's ball to be given at Somerset Hall, Thursday, 4th January 1860, 30 years ago. Interesting. Supper is at 6 o'clock. Good music in attendance. E. Grimes, proprietor. Cousin, wash your hands and accompany me. You won't find a husband at the bottom of the garden. It's 30 years ago. Interesting. Okay, so I'm just gonna go start pushing buttons down there. And I assume at some point they will all reset. What? Okay. I think... Let's see. One evening... One morning... Okay, this one is evening, which would be that. Okay. Let's see. Evening, fox and the crow. In the evening, it's going to be the crow. Bright morning. Fish was first. Okay. We'll try that. Let's say the morning, the fish, the day, crow, the night. Okay. Oh. Ooh, here we go. We've got Nightfall, Lilium Hesperides. I vaguely recall my grandmother studying the Nightfall when I was young. Okay. Grandma's research. Nightfall progress. I've been trying to encourage the nightfall to bloom for a little while now. I'm determined to prove it's more than just a myth. So far, I have deduced that the flower opens at sunset only during a particular time of year. When exactly that occurs still remains a mystery to me. I shall plant a few more seedlings tomorrow and continue my research. Tasks for this month: monitor nightfall seedlings, rose planting list, collect field samples, and seed collection. Okay. And another key to the study. Okay, sunset. July 25th, or June 25th. Blue, purple, orange, red. Oh, interesting. Okay, we'll have to come back here and look at these guys. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Old newspaper. The London Record. 1829. Lindley appointed chair of botany at University College of London. After an esteemed early career as Assistant Secretary to the Horticultural Society and a mission as one of the youngest ever fellows in the Linnaean Society, John Lindley plans to elevate the science of botany. He spoke thus in his inaugural lecture. It has been very much the fashion of late years in this country to undervalue the importance of this science. That's right. And to consider it an amusement for ladies rather than an occupation for the serious thoughts of men. That's not right. Lindley also challenged the Linnaean classification system and proposes many changes. I don't blame him for that. Ooh, look at the gold coins. Okay, we've got these colors. Cool. Of different sunsets. And I think that's all the clues in here for now. we're moving on to... Oh, no, we already read that. The study. Oh, we got some more. Got some more seeds. Okay. Oh, wow. I would love that. Oh, look at that. Looks like it might be some kind of ivy. Not surprising. Sapphire gloom. Oh, this is spores. Judging by the name, I don't believe this to be an edible mushroom. Okay. What else we got in here? Tree diseases. Oh, I think I know where this is going. We got that big tree out in our front room. Alright, tree diseases. Red tree pox. If a tree is infected with red tree pox, many small red spots will be visible on the bark. It can usually be cured by adding fertilizer to the soil of the tree. Hypoxylon causes black patches to form on the bark of the tree. Is usually a sign the tree is lacking in hydration and won't stay alive for much longer. Root parasite. Root parasite is a fungus that forms purple rings on the bark and roots. That's interesting. The parasite leaches the nutrients that the tree receives from the soil. Eventually it causes the tree to dry out and lose all of its leaves. There's currently no known cure. That's what our tree has in the foyer. Bark rust. Bark rust is a disease that isn't very harmful to the tree. It's usually caused by excess hydration, too much sunlight. Okay, so we've got root parasite. Oh, what is this? Kingfisher egg. Speckled sparrow egg. Okay. We'll, I don't know, maybe come back and look at these. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Red-billed moorhen egg. Quail egg. Okay, okay. Any other clues in here? This one. Meadow Orchids of Britain. Collected and researched by Professor J. Montague, assisted by R. Brown. And of course, our name is not on there anywhere because women don't do science. January 1890. Letter from Anne. My dear friend, I've been pondering these last weeks what could be the best way to see your remarkable flora reach the wider world, since it is so seldom we are able to see our work published, like I was saying. Considering your uncle's reputation in the scientific field, have you considered asking him to publish your herbarium under his name? It may not give you the recognition you deserve personally, but it would be a way to reach your goal of adding to the scientific record on botany. Do consider it. I would hate for such important research to stay hidden away. With warmest regards, Anne. Something to think about. Professor's note. Arabella, I have some more books from the department that may be of interest for your research. One I recall was a favorite of your father's. If you have any trouble when you visit the college, tell the secretary you're collecting materials for your uncle. So long as they are returned before the summer ends, the other professors won't notice. Best of luck with your research, Uncle Theodore. Fungi of Britain. Mushroom food sources. Just like plants, fungi need food sources to grow strong and healthy. However, some fungi haven't always had access to nutrients through soil and have evolved to retrieve it in different ways. That means they become carnivorous because they only acquire the nutrients they need by consuming other living organisms such as flies, bugs, and plants. Some mushrooms even get their nutrients from feeding on another type of fungus or parasite. Mushrooms growing on a tree are usually a sign that they are consuming the tree, so you should remove them immediately. Not always the case. It's true. Okay, cool. have a feeling that perhaps I need to add the spores to this plant. I don't know. Let's see. What do we got in our planting bench now? Nightfall, Sapphire Gloom. Okay. Beautiful. Easy peasy. Okay, Sapphire Gloom, Sathirella caerulea. Sapphire Gloom is a wildly misunderstood mushroom. It grows commonly on trees, and as opposed to popular belief, the mushroom consumes its parasites rather than the tree itself. Okay, mushroom book and tree diseases. Finish that one.